Stevenson Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevenson Smith Construction slams expectations.
It's seafood season at Amigos. Time to get that one-of-a-kind, crisp crab rangoon burrito and dip it in some sweet chili sauce. There's a crab rangoon Frenchie, too. Enjoy grilled fish, grilled shrimp, or crispy fish tacos, wrapped in warm whole wheat tortillas, topped with pico de gallo, cabbage, and Amigos Chipotle mayo sauce. From jumbo shrimp baskets or fish and chips to fish tacos, there's something for everyone. You'll love the bold, fresh flavors of seafood at Amigos. Amigos is serving up a brand new way to score the bold, fresh flavors you love with 8 affordable value meals. At $5 and $6, these meals are easy on the wallet, so treat yourself anytime. Sink into the new 3-cheese melt or taco melt, both stacked with crave-worthy flavor in every bite. There's crunchy taquito dippers, too, perfect for dunking in Amigos' famous ranch or spicy cheese. Big flavor, small price. Value meals at Amigos.
In every office, there's 2 types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket immediately after every Nebraska men's basketball game for 1 hour of post-game recap. The Nebraska Basketball Postgame Show is sponsored by Union Bank and Trust, John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical, Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, and the Lincoln Airport on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt.
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Welcome to Bock the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Tuesday, February the 24th, 2026. And you know what that is? It's K-Dub Tuesday here on Bock the Blackshirt. K-Dub, what's up?
What up, brother?
Should have to introduce your name anymore. People should know who K-Dub is by now.
How you?
So if you don't know who K-Dub is, it's former Husky coach extraordinary, jack of all trades, Kenny Wilhite.
What up, bro?
Yeah.
My man's a little under the weather, so we may have to pick up the slack for a
Well,
little bit.
I'm okay. It's just, that wake-up period. You wake up, you stuffed up.
Yeah.
Hot in the room, just trying to get over this little period. It's mostly due to weather change. And, just being hard-headed about putting stuff around your neck and your head when you go outside.
Go to the steam room. Sweat it out.
I used to, but.
It's that time of the year. It's like the football season where nobody's 100% right now.
No.
well, spring ball, you're 100%.
Well, not necessarily.
You want to be.
You want to be, but you're not. I mean, there's a long list of guys that won't be participating in spring practice.
I'm not one of those guys who never really had a serious injury in college.
Well, I did.
Not serious enough for me to miss a game. I've been shot up before a game because I had back spasms, and I was kind of feeling my back was tight, and took a shot before the game, and I was loose. I'm talking about loose as a goose.
Huh?
I was ready to the fourth quarter.
Till the fourth quarter when it wears off.
Yeah, but I was already at the game. So,
there you go.
It's like the third, fourth quarter, it started tightening up. But it did help me for the first 2 quarters. I didn't feel a thing, but,
what is it called? Cortisone shot?
Cortisone shot.
Cortisone. Long needle.
How many cortisone shots get given throughout for a team?
I only have one.
I
Yeah.
only had one too. I
Okay.
tweaked my hamstring, and man, he shot that thing and it hit that spot in your hamstring. Oh
Nah.
goodness. Yeah. So yeah, but it was used quite a bit. It was used quite
I
a
just
bit.
wonder how many shots the team doctor, whoever it is, brings to the game.
Oh, they
Dr. Claire.
Dr. Claire.
Yeah.
Dugas, Claire.
Yeah. Eric, he wants to congratulate you. I guess he's a real fan of Kenny Wilhite.
What did he
He
congratulate?
say, my man, in the real winner pick'em.
Eric, I
Kenny
appreciate you,
Wilhite.
brother. I appreciate you, E-Man.
Yeah.
E-Man, I just gave you a name. Your name is E-Man to me now.
Yeah. He's about to get blocked.
So before we came,
the only message you gonna see, the only one he gonna have is that one.
before we came on, he was actually bragging about his winning, and so he was saying that he was going to win next year.
What's the use of winning, Bach, if you can't brag about it? Well,
That's
why
fair,
not?
Be
Why? Why
humble.
not? I've been humble all year.
No, you haven't. You were not humble.
Who?
I've been humble.
Now
all
you
year.
would-
Man,
now you-
I've been
now you
humble
and I.
I've been humble for the last 10, 11 years
No,
on
you haven't.
this sober trip. And
Well,
you know,
I appreciate
yeah.
that.
let me pop my collar sometimes, okay?
Okay.
Let me pop my collar. I never pop my collar. I never.
Okay, 3-6 month.
I want to pop my collar now. I do.
Why?
Because I want to flex. You know,
You can flex without doing that.
whatever. You know, this is why.
E-Man, I appreciate you, bro.
This, and let me tell you, this is why I love football, because you're supposed to flex your collar.
No,
And
just
when
flex your muscle a little
Yeah,
bit.
you flex your muscle. When you go out all year, you do the things right. When you start off like preseason, not to say preseason, what's your goals for spring ball?
Mm-hmm.
Get through spring ball healthy.
Yep.
Make sure competitions are legit.
Yep.
Just don't hand anybody a position. Make them all work for it. I mean, this is the things you talk about for spring ball. Like when I talk about spring ball, what are some of the things that you want to do in spring ball?
The ultimate goal is to
Be
well,
as a starter returning. What is your goal for you in spring ball?
goal for me
Yeah,
was to know the defense inside and out.
that's right. Perfect your craft. Yes.
And then come out healthy.
Yeah, work on the things that wasn't your best as a football player.
Yes.
That's between getting off blocks, having the right stance, knowing what's going on is the number one thing.
Yep.
Knowing what's going on.
Yep.
Don't be out there like a chicken with your head cut off, because you're only doing you're doing more damage to your team
Yep.
than you're doing for anything. So when I talk about what I want to do in spring, I was already knowing the playbook.
Mm-hmm.
I want to work on my steps.
Yep.
Work on my first steps. So
Footwork.
work on footwork, work on my craft, work on getting off blocks, work on every little thing that I thought was my weak spot.
And the big thing for you as a linebacker and myself as a defensive back was making sure your eyes were right.
Yeah.
If your eyes aren't right, then your footwork and nothing will be right.
So the little things.
Yes.
The little things, Bob. When I talk about the little things, here are some of the little things that we missed as a defense last year. Not putting your hand on the inside receiver.
Mm-hmm.
That goes for a linebacker. You're going to let that guy run right past you, Bob. Not me. Because you know what? I want to knock him off his route.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, mess up his route, give him a delay. That helps out the DB. That helps out the safety.
Throws the timing off.
Throws the timing off. Next, I want to work on block. I want to work on wrapping up. I want to be one of the best tacklers I can be.
You don't get that. You don't get that too often. A lot
No.
of people like to use their shoulders to try to.
No,
thinking they just gonna shoulder bump
Yeah,
somebody and get them on the ground.
yeah. So that's how they tackle these days. Number 2, Bach. I want to be the hand champion. Hand champion means me doing the swim move, trying to get it off a receiver, trying to get up under his pads, trying to control him. Best thing Charlie McBride taught me is how to get up under somebody's pads and control them like they're yours. You're mine now. Come here. I'm going to show you where to sit at. You're not going to walk and go sit nowhere. I'm going to show you where to go sit at. Perfect timing for everybody on this team to perfect their craft. Work on, they should have a sheet. You should have at least 5 things you want to work on in spring as a player.
If you don't,
individual.
If you don't, you're hurting yourself.
How much time will there be for technique and that sort of stuff when you're installing a new defense? Is it less time in the least? I would think.
No, I mean, because nowadays, before you even go on the field, you have walkthroughs.
Yeah, you're gonna do the basics.
You're gonna do the basic stuff, but your first 3 days is to work on your technique stuff in the live setting. You know what I mean? In the practice setting. So
they need to figure out, what you can do, Bock. Everybody needs to know their role on the defense.
Mm-hmm.
As a defensive lineman, as a defensive end, your job is to contain.
In certain defenses,
defenses.
Yes.
In defensive tackles, you want to do penetration, but you also want to do leverage.
Fight pressure with pressure.
Yeah.
Because you may get chipped on.
Linebackers, run to the ball.
Get off a block.
Get off a block.
Take on the block and get off a block.
Yeah. If you want to be successful, even playing linebacker, sometimes you got to take yourself out. And when I mean that, sometimes you got to be that guy who blows up that fullback and let your teammate
take one for the team.
Yeah, take one for the team.
So going back to what you're getting at, we had when we were playing Perella, these guys were really good at it. When I say fight pressure with pressure, when they feel that double team, Coach McBride used to tell them sit and spin. So they were taking one for the team. They taking 2 for 1. Now you're freeing up the linebacker or the safety to make a play.
Yeah.
And that's what you're getting at. So
yeah,
that's called perfecting your craft.
Yeah. Perfecting your craft at every level.
And sometimes you got to sacrifice yourself.
Yeah.
For the betterment of the team.
Sometimes I have to run in there and hit that fullback because I'm the only one to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because my middle backer is he's sealed it off. Most of the time I had to fill a hole for Mike Minner to come in and fill my spot because he was that strong safety. You remember we used to get them I'm here calls?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
You pat your butt. I pat my butt. They let me know I hear him. He said, I'm here. Pat my butt, Bob.
The key thing to it, though, was you had to take it on with the right shoulder because you took it on with the wrong shoulder. Now you're out of your gap.
So when he says I'm here, Bob, that gives me inside shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Inside shoulder, you know why, Bob? Because I want to pop it out. If I don't get an I'm here call, I want to hit on the outside shoulder. I want to make them turn it back in to everybody else. Do you think these guys know that, Bob? Do you think they know that?
They should. They should know that before they hit the field.
I don't think we know it. I think they just out there lined up want to play football.
You ain't going to get me to believe that one now. There's no way a coach is going to allow his player.
Are you laughing at that text, Bob?
No, I just thought
there's no way a coach is going to allow his player to go out there and not know what he's doing.
That is a good text. Though.
If you get it, okay, what the text say?
Nobody.
No, what does it say?
Jay Foreman says Farley don't hit nobody.
Jay Foreman, I like you, bro. No, but seriously, there's no way. No. Let me rephrase that. There is some ways because I've seen it happen.
You know why Charlie McBride's defense was good? Because he had smart players, smart middle linebackers like Jay Foreman, smart defensive tackles.
That man just threw you under the bus talking about you ain't gonna hit nobody. Now you tell him he's smart.
Yeah, I mean when Jay played Sam at first. When
I know he moved.
He was a damn good Sam.
Yeah,
but he was a damn better middle linebacker. I mean he was our anchor of our defense. I mean he had to get in there. He had to make the plays. He had to call strong. He had to call strong left, strong right,
and call the defense call. So yeah, but to go back to what you originally said, now again, let me rephrase that because there are some coaches that will go out there and not have their players ready, and sound, and know the ins and outs of the defense.
I haven't seen Nebraska linebackers play a perfect game in 2 to probably 4 to 6 years.
It's hard for anyone to play a perfect game.
Well, grade out in the 90s.
Well, yeah. I know what you mean now when you say grading out, because if you grade out in the 90s, you're playing well.
Yeah.
You're playing well. Most of the times you're grading in the 90s, you are taking on things with the right shoulder. You are where you're supposed to be. It may be from a loaf or it may be from, you know what I mean? But for a kid to go out and the safety to tell him I'm here and he doesn't know which shoulder to take it on with.
Yeah.
That's Yeah, that's
damage to a defense.
That's damage to a defense.
That's an 80-yard run if somebody don't miraculously make a play.
Make a play. If you're not gap sound, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So I can't say they haven't played a perfect game. We don't know. We haven't studied but there has been some.
I can tell by steps. I can look at a linebacker and tell, hey, you're too far. Marquise Watson tripped several times last year. I was watching the game. Back up some. You need to get back. And guess what happens? Get caught up in traffic. 5 o'clock traffic. Hey, he was all in it. He was all in 5 o'clock traffic. Yep. Couldn't get home at 6. He didn't get home at 9 o'clock because he got caught up in that traffic.
He must have been in the LA traffic.
Yeah.
New York traffic.
Yep.
Okay. But I mean, any position on the field, if you false step, if you use the wrong hand, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Just like that. If you take one little false step, you can be in trouble. So again, going back to what you said, yeah, and sometimes you did see that on the film where a guy took a wrong step or he looked wrong and he got himself in trouble and got the defense in trouble. So but again, hopefully one of the coaches said that he didn't see anything he needed to work on. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
these are dumbfounding to me, bro.
Yeah.
For you to say, I don't think there's anything that I saw that
he learned from.
That's crazy. Because you're supposed to learn something every day.
Jay Foreman asks, ask Farley about 28 alignments.
About what?
28 alignment.
What is it?
Oh, that must be Jamel.
Well, y'all throw people under the bus, boy.
I didn't know it till I was looking at a game and I looked and I just happened to see like, what are you doing on my side?
On your side.
Like we had some miscommunication. We had some, but at the same time it was correct. And sometimes it worked because of speed and teams didn't know.
You overcame.
We was messing up like
that play worked to your benefit, didn't it? Was that the one you were showing me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and ended up like didn't he make a play or something? Yeah.
It was a touchdown.
He ended up getting a touchdown on that play. Yeah.
Geez. Better to be lucky than good, though.
Yeah.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes.
All right, Bock, let's go to break. And when we come back, we're going to go a little NFL.
Yeah, I got a question for you about that, too. Not just NFL, but we'll talk about it when we come back from break.
93.7 The Ticket. Bock in the Black Shirt. K-Dub Tuesday is in effect. We'll be right back.
Gentlemen, are you ready for something beyond the ordinary haircut? At Scissors and Scotch Lincoln, they blend your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. Sink into a comfy chair, unwind with a complimentary drink, and let their master barbers handle the rest. It's not just grooming, it's an experience. Whether you're prepping for a big meeting, needing to get cleaned up before family comes to town, or just need a little time to yourself, Scissors and Scotch Lincoln delivers sharp style every time. Book now at Scissors and Scotch in Lincoln, just south of 30th and Yankee Hill Road.
Planet Fitness has everything you need, anytime the motivation hits. So you can give everything you've got. With most clubs open 24 hours, you've got access to our best-in-class equipment to tackle early morning reps, late-night miles, and every workout in between. Join the club today and save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends February 27th. You ready? Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See club for details.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevenson Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevenson Smith Construction slams expectations.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and right now at Koppel, we are offering big discounts on all of our inventory. 2026 GMC Terrains are leasing at $279 per month, or buy for $27,690. 2026 Canyon is leasing for $269, or buy for $40,980. Also, right now, all new Equinox EVs and all half-ton trucks are starting at $12,000 off MSRP. These are just a few examples of some of the aggressive pricing going on right now at Koppel. Please stop on in or check us out at koppelcars.com. All leases with $2,500 down with a roof credit.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in the winter, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep the clubs out year-round. Book a bay with some friends for a weekend or come by for golf and happy hour on a weekday. Spring leagues begin in February. Get signed up today. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street, online at doubleeagle.golf. Hey everyone, this is Austin Orman from Old School with Foreman and Orman, live from 1040 O Street in the heart of downtown Lincoln, weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. My favorite thing about downtown Lincoln has to be the year-round energy. Downtown Lincoln never stops. It's easy to get to, has everything you could need or want in dining, entertainment, and retail, and of course it has Lincoln's best sports talk, proudly located in downtown Lincoln on the corner of 11th and O.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see partly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and warmer with the afternoon high near 55. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies, calm winds, a low around 26. And tomorrow, a chance of showers in the afternoon. Otherwise, partly sunny and breezy with the high near 54. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings, thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Bock the Blackshirt.
Uh-oh. Bock the Blackshirt. Here on 93.7 The Ticket.
All right, I'm back.
All
right, guys. 5284 says, are young linebackers like Dawson Merritt or Christian Jones poised for a breakout year this season? Well, they both have to, I wouldn't say start over. They got to please the defensive coordinator. You still got your same linebacker coach. Dawson Merritt played more than Christian Jones did last year, but Dawson Merritt was a little hurt most of the year. I think most of these guys still need another year to get bigger, stronger, faster. Because if you look at a guy like, let's take Vincent Shavers, true freshman played, true sophomore played, hell of a freshman year. Not so good of a sophomore year because his body hasn't, I won't say physically ready. He still has a young body and hurt a lot last year. Played with a big old cast on his arm. For me, I couldn't do that, Bock, because you can't use your hands as a linebacker. You got to use your hands.
Mm-hmm. You're limited.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was a waste of a season, but he didn't have the season he wanted to. Now, Christian Jones is another story because now you look at Rob Orridge, who comes in, but he brings a guy with him.
Mm-hmm.
Chamberlain.
Yeah, Owen Chamberlain.
So Chamberlain is a day one starter here. Vincent Shavers, day one starter. So you got to get these two familiar with each other. Whoever's got now, when I looked at the depth chart, it had Owen at the wheel, Vincent at the mic. I don't know if Shavers is a middle linebacker.
Well,
I'm just saying.
They got. That's what spring ball's for. They got to figure it out.
He could be, but I would probably switch him. But Chamberlain's probably been the wheel in that defense since he was at San Diego State.
Yep.
So now you have to figure out. You could get a 2-man rotation at middle. That's one thing you can do.
And they did say they're going to have a lot of rotation there, and I think that's going to help too. With some of those names that are being brought in, and you expect maybe a jumper, to take that next step. Maybe Christian Jones, Will Hawthorne, a young guy they brought in from Iowa State. It's almost like an added benefit if they come along in the redshirt freshman year. But now you're going to rely on the guys that have been there and done that. And Vincent Shavers now is a veteran. I mean, he's played 2 years, so he's going into his junior year. Chambliss as well. They brought in Dexter Foster.
You say veteran.
Upperclassman, at least.
Upperclassman. I wouldn't say this, but I want to say how much experience. That's what I.
He's fourth on the team.
Here's one thing I don't like, rotation wise, is to get in the game groove, and let that player stay in there. You got to let them get warm. You got to let them get adjusted to the game, because if you don't, I think you're gonna have all of them. Most of them, give them a chance to see what the offense is doing. You don't get a chance for them. First thing George Darlington probably said to you when you come out the field is what, Kenny?
Actually,
what they doing now that we didn't?
My first year, when I switched to defensive back, I was behind 2 seniors, Curtis Cotton and Tyrone Leggett. And I knew going into a game that if a team started off in the 10 personnel formation, I would go right on the field. If not, the second series was my series on one side, and then the third series on the other side. He stayed with. So that was my mentality. But then, like you've seen that we didn't see on film, and you would communicate that, and then you try to adjust to it. Bill Bush was the things that he saw. So I think those two was a 1-2 punch that really worked together to help us get ready. So Brown, they were called the Weebacks. They were first Weeback. What's going on? But if you're not in, you're not paying attention. You're not gonna know what's going on.
Like, we got hit against Washington on the first play of the game.
Mm-hmm.
We got hit with an 80-yard touchdown run.
Kaufman? No, he was gone by then.
Washington State.
Okay, Washington State.
It was 95. But Coach asked us, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they trapped us. They fell. We got caught up in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
We wasn't ready.
Mm-hmm.
It caught us off guard.
Yes.
Really, what happened. Yes. We wasn't really.
They probably blocked it differently than what they did on film. And so it caught you guys off guard. And I'm sure.
I think one of our linebackers probably failed. I had to jump over him. And when I jumped over him, that's when he just hit that hole just like that.
Mm-hmm.
But what else you got? I got some NFL talk. You got anything else?
No, just kind of interesting. I didn't want to ask you guys, because you bring it up often. How often were you asked, what did you see out there, and there didn't have anything to say? How often is there feedback that you definitely have?
Well, if you're getting killed out there, you gotta have some feedback. I
just feel you had pressure walking to the sideline. I don't know what to say.
If they got 200 yards in the first quarter, Bock, and you say you ain't seen nothing, then maybe you got the wrong players out there.
Yeah. So
you gotta have some feedback to get to the coaches.
I hate to bring this up. We're playing Iowa State over there. senior year. We held on the all whites. That's when T.O. said he's not all white again.
That's right.
So we come up. It's crazy you asked that question because I talked to my guy over the weekend, Ernie Beeler, and it's crazy you asked that question, Bock, because we come off the sideline and somebody asks a question, he just loses it. He lost it. He said, "How we should know? You guys got people in the box watching. We out there trying to play." And so I'm calming them down, but then you look back at the film and it was just people out of gaps, people in the wrong gaps. People people was trying to be heroes at the time they shouldn't, and that hurt us. And it was nothing that they were doing physically to us. We weren't playing sound. You know what I mean? And you can look at a couple of the runs that the quarterback had, and you see two guys in the same gap. One guy has to jump over a guy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, that's where they hit us at. But sometimes it's hard to see when there's a lot of bodies, you know what I mean? But yeah,
You're like, what happened?
Yeah, you're like, what happened on that play? Who you were supposed to be here, you were supposed to be here, you were supposed to be there. And you look back and you see it, there's Iowa State will play it every now and then, they'll post it or whatever.
Yeah, that film room don't lie. Let's run this back.
Yeah, run it
back in slow-mo.
Yeah. So again, it was mostly guys out of their gap. It wasn't nothing they were doing to us physically. So I want to bet you, like you said, that run that pass they had on you guys, or that run they had on you guys, it was the same situation.
Yeah, congested. It was just so congested in there that we, the guy was fast. Also, we're not going to act like he wasn't good. But yeah, he was fast enough to outrun the whole defense.
Yeah.
So it wasn't but you still, like Boat said, trust in the game plan.
Yeah. Got a question for you. Since you're going to go to the NFL, this is going to lead to the NFL.
Yeah.
Remember when we tested out?
Yeah.
In the Cook.
Yeah.
Right? You guys tested in the Cook too. Remember all the competition there was for the 40, the pro agility?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
They put somebody in front of you. And even leading up to the testing day, you were competing doing it, right?
Yeah.
It was, I saw there was a post about it, and some of the guys with their times and their, the things that they did, and looking back on it, it's crazy to see what some of the guys did at Nebraska when we had those testing days.
Like the numbers they put up?
The numbers they put up. Yeah. So
you got guys that probably fifth on the depth chart. A guy like Jay Sims, who probably had all the running back records because he was fast.
I'd never forget the first time I saw Jay Sims. We were over at the rec playing basketball, and he comes in and we like, who is this dude? He's talking about he finna come out for the team. I'm like, what? And he jumped on that basketball court. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh, athletic as hell.
He took off. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Tell you a true story about Jay Sims. He's riding around, come over everybody's house with his PlayStation in his trunk.
Nice.
For what?
Because he wanted to give everybody butt whoopings. He break his own.
Was he any good at it?
Yeah, he was good.
Really? What did he play?
Madden,
football,
college football, anything we played, Jay Sims would probably spank everybody.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He was a freak athlete now.
Oh yeah.
He was just, he was a walk-on, and you had, at that time it was a stable of running backs.
Yeah.
There was a stable of running backs.
You look what he probably went through, you probably say he was fifth on the depth chart.
If that.
He was fifth because you go Lawrence, you go Amon, you go Damon, Clinton, Jay Sims. So he had a long waiting period before,
even before that. Though.
Yeah, but even when he got in the game, though, he showed his ability to
Yep.
That's one thing about people that when we played, like when they got in the game, they wanted to do it.
They wanted to do it. They were hungry.
I always wanted to see Jock get in the game, though.
Jock
Allen.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
When he do the fire marshal bill.
Yeah, I don't think he never got in the game.
Stop playing.
I don't.
Jock Allen.
Yeah, I don't recall. I have to ask somebody though. He was too crazy.
He was so funny.
Yeah,
he was so. Going back to that, what was your quickest pro agility?
Probably like let's say, would I be what 4? Like a 4.2.
Gotcha.
Like a 4.2.
No, I'm talking about pro agility.
That's
the 10-yard shuttle.
1, 2.
No,
Oh.
you start at the middle. You go 5, 10, 5. So it was a 5, 10, 5.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Curtis Cotton, that dude ran a 3.9.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
And he was yoked up.
See, I was, I never ran on electronic time until I got up here, and it was kind of.
So I never knew how to run it
because I was just used to just as soon as I start, hit the clock.
So you say
my
go.
My 40 time was different. Like when I first ran the 40 up here, I was like 4, 6, 8.
Because you had to learn how to use that.
Yeah, but when they clocked me in JUCO, I was 4.35, 4.41. You know what I'm saying? High school 4.41. But then when you come up here and get on that clock.
Totally different. So
how often have you guys run this? Like preparing for?
No. It was during winter conditioning.
Yeah.
Because we had like a 20-yard track underneath West Stadium. Remember that turf where you're working on your starts? Remember that?
Probably wasn't using it when I was here.
Oh wow. Well, Boyd had us using it. So you work on your starts, but then you go over to the cook and you work on it. But there was a testing period. Like when I came here, I was at receiver and quarterback. Then we tested before we went to the bowl game, and that's when I ran the 4.49 electronic 40. And my pro agility, I can't remember, but I think it was like 3.9 something. They said, with your speed and quickness, you can help us at defensive back. So you would test out then, and then you would test out right before spring ball would start. So yeah, it was very, very competitive. I'll never forget the day, you're getting ready to go on your 40, and Brenda Stein was in the lane next to me. And I let him go first.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm just going to go
catch him as a mule.
Use him as a rabbit.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm just going to go get him. And
so Bob, you asked about like the Husker Power days. Like, how do those guys accumulate so many points to be on top of the Husker Power?
Yeah.
That's like probably bench, deadlift, squats. You throw agility and everything else in there. But, I wasn't a weight room guy.
Me either.
So,
I'm not going to lie to you. No.
What about leading up to after you guys both, trying to get to professional? Did you work on those quite a bit? Did you, leading up to that?
I think where I messed up at, I should have came back to Nebraska. I left and went to Atlanta. I didn't have the right type of people around me to motivate me like I should have been motivated.
I would put myself in that situation too. The same. I knew I was fast. I knew I could jump. I'm coming off an ACL, which was only probably a year. And then I trained a little bit here, but mostly my training was on the basketball court. I played more basketball than I did anything. Because I knew how to run a pro agility. I knew how to run a 40. I knew I could vertical jump. I knew I could catch a ball. I knew I could cover somebody. So back then, if I would have trained specifically for those, I went to the combine. The 2 days before I went to the combine, I rolled my ankle.
Oh.
Playing basketball. So
no.
Yes. So I went to the combine with a rolled ankle. So I didn't take part in that. So I did my pro day here. Did well at it, but yeah, if I'd have took that more serious, then I think it'd have been better off for me.
Yeah. I stayed in Atlanta. Partied too much.
You partied too much?
Yeah, I should have never went there.
No, I was not going back to St. Louis, that's for sure. So I stayed in Lincoln.
I got an agent, got a place, got a car, got everything. Just got
you got complacent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no. So back to what you was going to say about pro. You were going to go into the combine?
What's that?
Pro ball?
Pro
NFL?
Bowl? NFL, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So you got sidetracked. No, you said you want to talk about the NFL.
Oh, yeah. We'll do it when we come back from the break.
Okay.
Short break. 93.7 The Ticket. We just kicking it over here. K-Dub Tuesday.
Escape.
Blackshirt.
Yeah.
K-Dub. We'll be right back.
It's seafood season at Amigos. Time to get that one-of-a-kind crisp crab rangoon burrito and dip it in some sweet chili sauce. There's a crab rangoon Frenchie, too. Enjoy grilled fish, grilled shrimp, or crispy fish tacos. Wrapped in warm whole wheat tortillas. Topped with pico de gallo, cabbage, and Amigos Chipotle mayo sauce. From jumbo shrimp baskets or fish and chips to fish tacos, there's something for everyone. You'll love the bold, fresh flavors of seafood at Amigos. Amigos is serving up a brand new way to score the bold, fresh flavors you love with 8 affordable value meals. At $5 and $6, these meals are easy on the wallet, so treat yourself anytime. Sink into the new 3-cheese melt or taco melt, both stacked with crave-worthy flavor in every bite. There's crunchy taquito dippers, too, perfect for dunking in Amigos' famous ranch or spicy cheese. Big flavor, small price. Value meals at Amigos.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Looking for the right utility tractor for your acreage? Find it at Landmark Implement. Shop our selection of used John Deere compact tractors from 1 through 5 series with the power and versatility to track mowing, yard work, snow removal, and more. For a limited time, get 2.9% financing for 36 months, followed by 6.2 for 24 months with approved credit. We've got the right fit for your property and your budget. Stop by your local Landmark Implement or visit us online at landmarkimp.com today and experience the Landmark difference.
Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in the winter, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep the clubs out year-round. Book a bay with some friends for a weekend or come by for golf and happy hour on a weekday. Spring leagues begin in February. Get signed up today. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street, online at doubleeagle.golf.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O. Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
In a world where Wi-Fi battles rage and bandwidth is never enough, one family dares to connect it all. Work from home, influence all day, stream all night, and game to win. Deadlines, downloads, and dance-offs, all happening under one roof, flawlessly. Can your internet provider do that? Fiber fuel your household at allofiber.com/all-in.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
MWR, a local company of Lincoln, is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their contact us page and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966. When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevenson Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevenson Smith Construction slams expectations. If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Dana Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Dana Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Dana Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Bock the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's K-Dub Tuesday, and we are powered
by
Bauer,
Infrastructure,
Bauer,
Underground,
Barrett,
Excavating.
Shout out to the Bauer crews out here working hard throughout the Lincoln and Omaha area. All right, Bob, the Falcons plan on releasing Kirk Cousins on the first day of the new league. Now, I said supposed or plan on releasing on them. I didn't say they were. So, what do you think about that, Bob? Then I seen the Falcons might go get Joe Flacco as a backup.
To Penix?
Yeah.
That'd be a bad idea. He's a little older.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
I don't know who older, him or Cousins.
That'd be cheaper than Cousins, bro.
Cousins just got that hefty tag, that price tag. But if they're gonna cut him, he's still gonna walk away with how much did he sign for?
Oh boy, yeah, I didn't go back and look.
Almost $200 million, wasn't it?
And again, remember it was strange because they signed him for a big deal and they drafted
Michael
Penix right
yeah.
away. Yeah. So it was kind of weird. He is 37 years old now, is Cousins. And in fact, I mean, you look at last year when they brought him in after Penix got hurt, played fairly well. They went 5-3 in his starts, while Penix was 3-6. So kind of interesting there. But obviously, in the long run, they're going to give their young quarterback an opportunity and puts Cousins out there, in, like you're saying, kind of for some other NFL teams to look at him. Probably not going to get the same deal. I don't know if he is still, probably below any sort of long-term plan, but for a stopgap or a bridge quarterback, could be a good option for many out there. And by the way, today's just kind of weird. I noticed in general, you look up and down the ESPN, like their top 5 headlines. I'll just read them real quick. You can go through them in a second, but there's GMs talking everywhere. The Jets GMs talking about Breece Hall. The Texas GMs talking about CJ Stroud. The Falcons GMs, of course, talked about Cousins. The Browns GMs talking about the quarterback position. The Raiders GMs talking about Crosby and if he's going to stay and all that sort of stuff. So GMs are out talking there, maybe trying to get ahead of the news as free agency and franchise tags and all that stuff is going to have to be made. Their decisions are got to be made here around the corner.
All right, Bob. NFL Combine coming up. I think running starts on the 26th. Will be filmed on the NFL channel. But when we talk about the teams with the most players going, Texas A&M 13, Alabama 12, LSU 11, Ohio State 11, UGA 10, Miami 10, Oklahoma 10.
The usual suspects.
But out of 300 and something players, 77 comes for those 7 teams.
And it's like you said, it's every year. They just reload. Yeah. Especially and it's crazy because we talk about it too, is over time, and back in the day before the transfer portal and all that, seemed like there was more talent stacked up at those schools. But here we are. And now, guys that are second, third team on those schools generally transfer away and go get some starting time and get some NIL money elsewhere. Yet here we are, same names at the top with the same kind of amounts of players out there. And of course it is a goal for Nebraska, as we know Nebraska has too, is to truly be back in that kind of range. You would think on the field is, got to have more players. How many does Indiana on that list though? Because Indiana's not in the net. I wonder how many Indiana has. I could look it up real quick.
That's a long ways away for us. Long way.
Yeah. And it has been for a long time.
And it has been.
Yeah.
And it shows on the field.
How many Indiana have?
Still looking at it here in a second.
I know they got Mendoza, the corner, the receiver. They probably got 8, 7.
I was gonna say 6.
Somewhere around there.
It'll still take me a second here. Oh, this is not my school.
Internet slow here. That's crazy right there, though.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that next.
Man, that's
next break.
Yeah.
After.
NFL Combine. Golly. 30.
So they've got Fernando Mendoza, Omar Cooper Jr., D'Angelo Pons, Elijah Surratt, Riley Nowakowski, Roman Hemby, Aiden Fisher, Lewis Moore, and Pat Coogan.
That's 9, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, they up there.
That's 9.
Yeah.
From the bottom, they were in the bottom.
Do you know
They
what
were from the bottom? Now we're here.
Do you know what Indiana last first round pick was?
Oh. No.
1994.
Huh?
1994.
What?
1994.
Last first round pick.
Was it a running back?
Probably. I wouldn't say Randall L, would I?
No, that was he was a little bit after.
Yeah, he was a little bit after.
Yeah.
Who is that one player?
I'm gonna look at the 1994.
Oh my goodness.
So this school has the longest drought in Power 4 football.
It was Thomas Lewis, wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
1986, SMU had their last first round pick.
86. Dickerson was already gone.
Yep. I don't know who that was.
What was the other guy with Dickerson? He calls games.
Craig James.
Craig James was gone. Wow.
It was well, there were 2 actually back to back. 25th pick was Roderick Jones, a cornerback, and the 26th pick was Reggie Dupard, running back.
I remember
Dupard.
Dupard. Yep.
Yeah.
Dupard. Yep, I remember him. Jeez.
But yeah, it's been a while. And of course, for Nebraska again, as we localize it, 2011, last NFL first round draft pick.
Who was that, Farley?
Prince.
There you are.
There you go.
Yeah, we did this yesterday.
You
All right, guys. If you, hey, okay. Bock, play the music.
Oh, I thought you were leading now. Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we are. 93.7 The Ticket, Bock in the Black Shirt with K-Dub Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Nutrition Authority presents Fusion 30, an ultra premium protein ideal for anyone wanting to look, feel, and perform their best. Fusion 30 can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Stop in today for a free sample, visit with a certified nutritionist, and get better than internet pricing. For store info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And on behalf of the entire Koppel team, we would like to say thank you to all of our loyal customers and employees that have allowed us to become one of the most successful GM dealerships in the country for the past 50 years. So we are celebrating that with some huge discounts. Right now, we have up to $13,500 off MSRP or 0% APR on select new models, and new Blazer EVs are leasing for $279 a month with 0 down. So check us out online at koppelcars.com. All deals with approved credit. See dealer for details.
All across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, a matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with plenty of room for advancement.
It's another new year and another exciting edition of the Nebraska Lottery's popular Cash Blast promotion. You know how it works. Until March 24th, buy a 2x2 ticket and get a voucher. Enter online for a chance to win a $5,000 or $500 weekly prize. And if your winning voucher is from a 7-day draw ticket, your prize is doubled. So start out your 2026 with a bang. Enter the Cash Blast promotion today. 2x2 top prize odds are 1 in 105,000.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Looking for the right utility tractor for your acreage? Find it at Landmark Implement. Shop our selection of used John Deere compact tractors from 1 through 5 series with the power and versatility to track mowing, yard work, snow removal, and more. For a limited time, get 2.9% financing for 36 months, followed by 6.2 for 24 months with approved credit. We've got the right fit for your property and your budget. Stop by your local Landmark Implement or visit us online at landmarkimp.com today and experience the Landmark difference.
Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services is here to help you protect things that are most important to you. Whether it's your home, your family, or your future, Jack Russell has the proven experience to get the job done while developing authentic relationships with you. Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100. Again, that's 402-421-9100. Or visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or Seward and learn how you can excel in the complicated world of insurance. Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, a trusted and well-respected representative since 1999.
Let's fly. Your next trip starts at Lincoln Airport with American Airlines. Now flying nonstop service to Dallas, Fort Worth, and Chicago. American Airlines connects Lincoln to major hubs and destinations around the globe. Wherever you're headed, LNK gets you there with new nonstop flights on American Airlines. Now boarding. Convenient, fast, and stress-free. Book your next flight at LincolnAirport.com. LNK, make flying easy.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL Weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see probably sunny skies. Be breezy and warmer with the afternoon high near 55. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies, calm winds, a low around 26. And tomorrow, a chance of showers in the afternoon. Otherwise, partly sunny and breezy with the high near 54. I'm meteorologist Kyle Pluggett for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt.
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakovic. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Welcome back to Bock the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. It is K-Dub Tuesday here on Bock the Blackshirt. Kitty, I was playing some music yesterday. Do you want to hear my music list I was playing?
Yeah, let me see what you was working with.
All right. This is gonna be exciting because I showed it to Bock yesterday. Let me turn it down.
Bock probably didn't know half the song.
No, I don't know what he's
he didn't know. I want to see do Kenny know some of these songs.
Make sure it's clean.
Let me go back.
Edited version.
No.
So Bock, you didn't know any of them?
No, what was that one? It was like two girls walking a dog around or something. I can't remember what that was.
Music?
I don't know. He'll give it. I can't remember what it was.
Two girls walking.
Two guys walking a dog. I don't remember what it was.
Come on, Farley. What you listening to, man?
Oh, I got it right here. I was listening to the Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
Another Tootsie Roll.
My Boo. Boy, you should know that.
my
yeah.
God. Okay, go ahead.
Whoop, there it is.
Whoop, there it is. Refrigerator Perry's favorite song. Go ahead.
Shake What Your Mama Gave You.
Luke.
JT Money, Poison Clan.
Okay.
And I was listening to Two Hype Brothers and a Dog.
There it is. Two Hype Brothers and a Dog.
You know what that song is?
Two Hype Brothers and a Dog.
Huh?
I can't.
You don't know what that song
I
is?
got it. But they took that beat from Luke.
I know. So that's Two Hype Brothers and a Dog. Doo-Doo Brown.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's Luke.
I was listening to that yesterday. I was listening to that Sunday.
Sunday. Hold on, man. That's Sunday. That's Lord's Day. You can't be listening.
It was after 12.
As after 12.
Yeah. It's not like
It's
I'm
after
at
12.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, I hope not.
Listening to
that's that kind of music.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, that's a legit old school
and
playlist.
I still knew all the songs. And then Luke with we won't go no farther than that. All right, guys, I got this right here. They got some new rules in the UFL.
USFL?
Yeah.
What's the new rules?
UFL. They don't say USFL.
Okay. UFL.
Yeah. United Football League is rolling out major changes for the upcoming season. 60-yard field goals, 4 points.
I like it.
1 foot inbounds catch.
That's okay.
Red zone penalty reverts to half the distance to the goal.
Mm-hmm.
The tush push is eliminated.
Good.
No more punting inside the 50-yard line.
Huh? Hold on, wait, stop. So if you cross the 50, you can't punt.
You can't punt.
You got to go for it.
Yeah. Overtime.
You might strategically take a sack at the 49ers.
3 alternating attempts per team from the 5-yard line.
So each team gets 3 attempts from the 5, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Each team gets 3 attempts from the 5. Okay. Is that consecutive, or you go, then the next team go, you go, next team go? Or is it consecutive? Does it say?
No, it doesn't
Just,
say.
okay. All right.
7 point after touchdown options. 1 point, kick from the 33-yard line. 2 points, ball on the 2-yard line. 3 points, ball on the 8-yard line.
I'm going for the 2.
These rules will take effect at the start of the 2026 season.
If you can't get two points from the 2-yard line, you don't need to be playing. Speaking of, there's 2 former Huskers in that league still playing.
Who's that?
Freedom and one of the Davis twins. They play for the St. Louis Battlehawks.
Okay.
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Battlehawks.
Okay.
Yeah. St. Louis.
That's very interesting, though. I mean, I might take a sack at the 49 so I could punt.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Bob.
move back on the other side of the field. Yeah.
Yeah, then they're going to probably cut that. They're going to cut that back, too.
All right, fellas, if you were a general manager of a football team and you had a choice between these 2 running backs, tell me why would you pick this one over the other one? First running back, LaDainian Tomlinson. Second running back, Adrian Peterson.
I'm going with AP.
You going with AP?
I'm going with AP.
Ooh.
Bob?
I can't go wrong there. I think you're in a pretty good spot. That's a tough one. I don't know.
Okay, let me. Okay, before you make your thing, Bob, let me read out the stats. LaDainian Tomlinson got 13,684 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian Peterson got 14,918 yards. Rushing touchdowns, LaDainian Tomlinson 145, AP 120. Here's where it gets crazy at. And this is what made my decision.
Okay.
Receptions.
I knew you. That's what. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
LaDainian Tomlinson 624.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian Peterson 305.
Okay. So
Adrian Peterson 6 receiving touchdowns. LaDainian Tomlinson 17.
Mm-hmm.
5 Pro Bowls for Tomlinson, 7 for AP.
How many years did they play?
I don't know.
Yeah, Adrian played from 2007 to 2021. Was pretty ineffective by 2021, so pretty much to 2020. LaDainian played from 2001 to 2011. Was rather ineffective by then as well.
Do what?
10 years.
LaDainian only played 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And AP
Compared
played
to how many?
14. Was it 14?
2007 to 2021. Yeah.
14. LaDainian was a better receiving back than he was than AP for sure, by far.
I'm going LT.
But his high in rushing was 18-15, his MVP year in 2006. Adrian Peterson had over 2,000, 2,097 and 2012. Other than that, pretty comparable. It's kind of interesting.
And
which LaDainian do you want, though? I want the LaDainian from San Diego. I don't want LaDainian from
the Jets.
No, I don't want that one.
No.
I don't want that one.
So what AP would you want?
It was only one. Wasn't it?
Okay, then.
That's what you think. So you want it from the Vikings.
Yes.
Yeah.
He also played for the Saints and
That's
the
what-
Cardinals.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Washington, Detroit, Tennessee, and Seattle.
I'm taking them from the Vikings.
Yeah. Eric says if we're talking parenting skills, I'm thinking LaDainian. Yeah, I'm not gonna whoop my son like that. But it's two different backs, so it depends totally on what kind of offense you run.
Yes.
And what kind of receivers you have, and what kind of am I using a fullback? Am I not? I'm still talking LaDainian Thomas.
So LT had a fullback in front of him. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Lorenzo Neal.
Yeah.
AP really didn't.
Yeah.
It's just like the Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders comparison.
Barry all day.
Emmitt had a fullback.
Barry did.
Barry didn't have one till late in his career.
Barry played on a terrible team.
Exactly.
They made Barry retire because Barry was tired of suffering. I mean, if you listen to that, everybody will tell you Barry Sanders is the better running back. But Emmitt has the yards to prove that. I mean, even with all the yards that Emmitt has, I would still pick Barry Sanders every time.
He was elusive.
You was gone by the time he got here, wasn't it?
I saw the highlights.
Yeah.
He hit Nebraska for 189.
Yeah. Thurman Thomas, they told us about this story where Thurman Thomas walked on the bus, right, like Nebraska defensive bus. You heard about that story?
Yeah.
So that's a true story, Bob.
Tell it.
What did he say? What did he say, Kenny?
He said some wild stuff.
Thurman Thomas came on the bus and started talking trash?
Yeah. And then Barry was the quiet assassin.
Yeah.
Barry didn't say much.
See, they stuffed Thomas, but Barry still got his.
Barry, yeah.
Yeah.
Barry hit them boys for,
150,
180.
180.
That's what it looked like. Nah, he was a freak.
And he might be the best college running back and pro running back of all time. That's where it got kind of interesting, even with Adrian Peterson and LaDainian Tomlinson as college players. They're both great.
Mm-hmm.
So when you bring up that, it's just tough to pick. I mean, you can have I could sit here all day and make cases for both of them.
Yes, you could, but I just
You're still going with Adrian.
I'm still going with AP. Even the crazy stuff he's doing off the field.
I'm going with LaDainian. He's the Tecmo Bowl king. Or the Madden.
Madden, bro.
All right, y'all. Top 20 annoying fan base in sports.
Annoying?
Yeah. All of them. All teams.
Of any team.
Any
like
team.
NFL or
No.
Huh?
No. They got the right one.
They got the right.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's right. I think it's right too.
You're.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good. Yeah, good.
You can go right where you said.
New York.
Yep.
I would take
Number 4.
Philly.
You're right. You must be looking at you.
I'm not looking at your phone. I
These
can't.
are just annoying.
That's an
fan base.
iPhone 1.
Number 5. Canadians. They just got Canada.
Okay.
Just Canada.
Just
in
Canada.
general?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Number 6, Alabama.
Like,
Roll Tide.
oh wow.
Number 7, Notre Dame. Number 8, Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I can see that.
Number 9, Ohio State.
The Ohio State.
The
Yeah.
Ohio
Yeah.
State. Number 10, Kansas City Chiefs.
Only because of the last decade, but yeah.
Number 11, the Maple Leafs.
Toronto.
Number 12, LSU. 13, Duke. 14,
Yes.
the Steelers.
I'm surprised Duke's not higher.
Yeah, they
Duke
should
basketball.
15, Michigan. 16, Patriots. 17, Texas University. 18, the Knicks. 19, Tennessee. And this got to be soccer, the Arsenals.
Soccer.
Arsenal, yeah.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's interesting. And certainly, I think that list changes based on who's doing well recently. That's why I was surprised. Some of those guys are teams lower than what I would expect.
Yeah, I knew New York. I'm surprised Philly's not in there.
Yeah. Well, Eagles were like 5th, weren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, they
the
were?
Eagles are 4th.
Yeah,
Okay.
4th. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Eagles and the 76ers.
Yeah, Philadelphia in
Yeah.
general. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
76ers are terrible.
But I'm talking about their annoying fan base.
Yeah, I don't even want. If they was playing a game with Philadelphia 76ers, I definitely would
We
turn.
got Embiid.
Yeah, but he need to go somewhere else.
He just got there.
He needs to go somewhere else. Where did Embiid?
No, I know. I'm just joking, man. He ain't been in the league that long. He just can't stay healthy.
Can't stay healthy. I mean, he need help.
LSU, Alabama.
What happened to Ben Gordon?
Ben Gordon or Ben
You mean Ben
Simmons?
Simmons?
Ben Simmons. Where is he at now?
AWOL. He terrible. He should have never been in the league. They thought he was going to be the next coming to Magic Johnson.
He just shouldn't have been as hyped up as
Yeah,
that.
he couldn't shoot.
Could have been a finer
You
role
shoot
player.
better than him?
I do.
Farley.
Who?
You.
I don't play basketball.
That's why I said you still shoot better than him, and you don't even play basketball.
He's a 3-time All-Star.
I'm a dunker.
3-time All-Star, Ben
can't
Simmons.
dunk a
I can play basketball.
You just said you don't play basketball.
I
Now
do.
you now all
I
of a
used to
sudden you
play
can
with. I used to play with Tommy them in the
the
rec.
rec?
Yeah,
They just use you for rebounds.
Tommy was good though.
Tommy was good.
Tommy was a point guard. Now he was. I see why Charlie Ward was so good. They said them quarterbacks was good on their feet, and Tommy was a good.
Reach.
Yeah, he was.
You heard
good.
about quarterbacks is good on their feet.
Kenny. You're DB, Kenny.
There you go. See, Bock, they're going to hate.
Nobody says
They're going to hate.
Nobody says Kenny will hide the option quarterback.
They're going to hate.
always says Kenny will hide the
DB.
DB.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was an option quarterback at Nebraska, right? I mean, at least for a time.
Yeah, he finished his career as a DB.
Yeah, I did. It's for the betterment of the team. I'm a team player.
Terrell did send some of his rec picks the other day. You didn't see those? Or maybe that was just to me.
No, what rec picks?
Kenny did.
Him balling.
No.
Who Kenny did.
Terrell, you didn't send those picks?
That was Kenny.
You talking about the jump shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was hyping himself up. I had to tell
Oh,
him.
I thought that was him.
He can't jump like
Hey,
that.
That's what I was going to
Who
say. I
can?
came the next day and told Terrell, you jumped pretty high.
36-inch vert.
I had 38.
It's okay.
Oh.
Why you always try? You know what?
And I was 5'8".
Got national championship ring.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Hey, I got a ring.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Here we go.
Be humble, Kenny.
No, you be humble. I had to bring you down. You started sending me and Bock just going about our day, man. All of a sudden we get stuff from Farley.
Yeah, then when y'all do it continuously.
No,
And
that
I'm-
was
and-
you.
And I'm playing Call of Duty, and I'm like, I started to say something. I was like, why are these two guys just sending all these messages while I'm playing Call of Duty? Like, hey, cut it out.
Bock and I were minding our business, and here you come. So I said, don't have me bring out the archive.
Well, I'll just text it to Bob.
Just text it. No, I like seeing it.
No, I don't have it anymore. It's so much stuff. I'm about tapped out. Now,
Okay.
I'm about to start sending you little articles and stuff now.
All right. I got one. I got one. I'm gonna send you.
Yeah,
I got one. I've been just holding out on it.
I still got my letter of intent.
I don't have that.
I got it.
I don't have.
I started sending it to you.
I had it.
Big 8. It got the Big 8
Yeah,
sign
I
on it.
had it and I lost it. Yep. Wow.
Going for $1,000.
What?
You're just selling
Okay,
it off,
Kirk
huh?
Signetti.
Go for
Yeah, there
$1,000.
you go.
Okay, Signetti.
Start the bidding.
This will help out Nebraska's NIL.
Terrell's
for
NIL.
Nebraska.
Sure, how about Terrell's
I'm
NIL?
going to give it away to charity for Nebraska.
No, you won't.
1995.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you do
They
that?
got plenty of money over there.
That's a lot. I will be selling a 1994. It'll be 95.
Letter of
1995 letter of intent.
Hmm.
That's gold, Bob.
You
95?
could make some good money off it.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
Who's the better Canadian player between the two of you?
Oh,
I know
Kenny.
you get. Oh, you're just gonna hand it away?
Kenny.
Give me
Yeah.
some, dog.
Yeah.
Give me some.
He was a all league.
I
player,
didn't.
right?
I didn't understand that league like that because because I didn't have to play DB. I played linebacker.
Play linebacker.
But it still was kind of different to me because I think what really my time wasn't great because of the team I played on. Saskatchewan was very, very less talented team than Calgary, than Hamilton, even a Winnipeg with
Reggie Slack in there.
I played with Reggie Slack.
He was in Saskatchewan back then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like I told Bock, I think my team was 40 plus when I got there.
Years old?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all was ancient.
Don Narcisse.
Yeah, I played against him.
Mike, what was
that little ugly dude was
Mike?
fast,
Mike, he was running back.
Pringle.
No, not Pringle.
Oh, you talking about
Mike Sanders?
Sanders played with me. He played with me in Sacramento and San Antonio.
So yeah, he's 55.
Stop, bro.
So, but yeah,
Did you guys cross over in the CFL at all?
No, Cadillac Williams, the receiver.
Yes. So what was your first year in Canada?
98, 99.
Yeah, I had retired by then.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Messed up my knee again, said I'm done.
So Kyle Murphy was the offensive coordinator. John Daly was the head coach.
Thought he was a golfer.
Huh?
Nothing.
Daly was our head coach.
I know it was a joke.
So Kyle Murphy was good. I like Kyle Murphy. But then we got Ron Shavers from Calgary as our general manager. He was trying to turn the team around.
So you stayed in Saskatchewan the whole time?
Yeah. But I went to go chill out with people in Edmonton and Hamilton and Calgary. I mean, yeah.
Henry Gizmo Williams.
Yeah, Lamar Griggs.
So you played with Lamar?
Yeah.
No, you did.
Yes, I did.
So as you were talking about, Canada was a different league. It was very different. Some guys in the NFL, especially defensive backs, so they get there, they think they coming from NFL, they can just line up and cover somebody. That field is a little longer and wider. So you see a lot of defensive backs come from NFL and get exposed. But Lamar McGriggs,
yeah,
I was in Hamilton. He comes from Minnesota Vikings. He was a linebacker.
Yeah.
And taller guy too.
Yeah.
And he comes in there and he goes, I think he was 5 years in with Minnesota when he came to us in 97, Hamilton. He comes there and he's using this NFL, this is NFL, that, NFL, this, NFL, that. And they was just tearing him up. But we go out to this specific establishment and he wanted to start a fight with, there's a lot of Jamaicans up there.
Yeah.
A lot of Jamaicans.
Yeah.
And he wanted to start a fight. So I'm trying to calm everything down. We had this Jamaican running back. And he gets in between. No, I was in Ottawa.
Ottawa.
96. Ottawa. And we had this Jamaican running back. He knew how to speak their language. So I'm getting in between him and a Jamaican dude, and the Jamaican running back comes and he starts talking to his buddy in their language. So me being where I'm from, I see all them leave.
Yeah.
And I said, we need to leave, right? And they all want to talk tough. I said, well, we're in their city. We need to leave. And it just so happened, I said, I'm going to go to the door and look out the window. Because it was one way in and one way out. And I look out the window. I was like, oh, my. So just imagine. See what it says?
Yeah.
See what that hotel is?
Yeah.
You got 5 cars lined up. And there was about 20 Jamaicans just standing out there waiting on us to come outside.
Lamar Griggs.
Him.
Chris,
he started it
You
off.
remember Chris Shelley?
Yeah.
He was from Columbus, Georgia. He went to Auburn, shell shop. That's what they used to call it. He played on Hamilton. He was a defensive back. Yeah, Canada has some good times. Especially when you go to those different cities.
Yes.
Montreal was
I
my
hated
favorite.
Montreal.
I think Montreal.
I hate it.
I think they got the prettiest women in the world.
Because I would go get food, then want to go back to my room and chill and watch TV.
Yeah.
Everything's in
It's French.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. No, that's a waste of time.
Huh?
I hate Bock. That was the worst trip ever. I'd go get food, go to my room and watch TV. No.
I'm still interested how you got out of that establishment.
So you want to hear the story?
Yeah.
So it was, I'm in my truck and my truck is, so just look across the street, just cat a corner. On that side was my truck on a parking lot. I go to the bouncer. I said, listen, call the police. Look out the window. So all these fools like, man, we can just go out there and handle it. I'm like, what? Who they called, right? So, Bock, I tell the guy that's riding with me, I said, do not go to my car. You just gonna go left. If somebody gets after us, they can't catch us. We too. Man, we walk out that door. Them boys started crossing that street. I said, yeah. I said, you ready to roll? He said, yeah. But we got in the wind.
Yeah.
Got in the wind.
Yeah.
When people don't
How
know.
far was Ottawa from Hamilton?
It was probably 2-hour drive.
Okay.
Yeah, 2-hour drive. Yeah. Because the next year I went to
Did
Hamilton.
you ever take that ride down to, what's that? What's the flowing thing in Hamilton? Niagara Falls.
You can't take, you talking about on the boat?
Yeah.
You can't go down it on the boat. You just
No,
ride
I'm
through the
saying,
falls.
do you-
No, I'm from the city. You think I'm finna do that?
You scary kid.
I'm not doing that. No.
93.7 The Ticket. More Bock in the Black Shirt with K-Dub Tuesday here on 93.7 The Ticket.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system.
of Lincoln is proud to announce they are able to offer their own post-frame building packages in metal to anyone desiring a building, whether you're a contractor or a DIYer. They can install your building as always, and they offer multiple different rib profiles and loads of color options, including the wood grain metal at great competitive prices. You can inquire at mwrbuildingandfence.com or just draw your desired building and submit it in their contact us page and they'll get back to you. Call MWR today at 402-540-8966.
In a world where Wi-Fi battles rage and bandwidth is never enough, one family dares to connect it all. Work from home, influence all day, stream all night, and game to win. Deadlines, downloads, and dance-offs, all happening under one roof, flawlessly. Can your internet provider do that? Fiber fuel your household at allofiber.com/all-in.
Planet Fitness has everything you need anytime the motivation hits, so you can give everything you've got. With most clubs open 24 hours, you've got access to our best-in-class equipment to tackle early morning reps, late-night miles, and every workout in between. Join the club today and save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends February 27th. You ready? Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See club for details.
Tune in to Outside the Box from 4 to 5 p.m. for everything you need to know about the Lincoln Stars. Join head coach Rocky Russo and play-by-play voice Alex Fern as they sit down with special player guests to tell the story of the Lincoln Stars and give you all the news and notes you need from around the USHL. That's Outside the Box with the Lincoln Stars on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nutrition Authority presents Fusion 30, an ultra premium protein ideal for anyone wanting to look, feel, and perform their best. Fusion 30 can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Stop in today for a free sample, visit with a certified nutritionist, and get better than internet pricing. For store info, visit mynutritionauthority.com.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Mo's Moving is now Mo's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has zero hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Hey, this is Jay Foreman, the host of Old School, 3 to 6 p.m. here at 93.7 The Ticket. And one of my favorite things to do is come down and meet all the fans before and after as they cheer on our beloved Huskers.
This message is brought to you by the Downtown Lincoln Association and 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And right now at Koppel, we are offering big discounts on all of our inventory. 2026 GMC Terrains are leasing at $279 per month or buy for $27,690. 2026 Canyon is leasing for $269 or buy for $40,980. Also right now, all new Equinox EVs and all half-ton trucks are starting at $12,000 off MSRP. These are just a few examples of some of the aggressive pricing going on right now at Koppel. Please stop on in or check us out at koppelcars.com. All these with $2,500 down with a roof credit.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
Let's fly. Your next trip starts at Lincoln Airport with American Airlines. Now flying nonstop service to Dallas, Fort Worth, and Chicago. American Airlines connects Lincoln to major hubs and destinations around the globe. Wherever you're headed, LNK gets you there with new nonstop flights on American Airlines. Convenient, fast, and stress-free. Book your next flight at lincolnairport.com. LNK, make flying easy.
You're listening to Bock and the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to 93.7 The Ticket. Bock and the Blackshirt with K-Dub Tuesday here on 93.7 The Ticket. All right, guys, what you think of Floyd Mayweather to fight Manny Pacquiao in Las Vegas, September the 19th? Fight number 3 or 4? Which one is it?
Rematch, isn't it?
3?
I think this is just their second fight, right?
Their second fight, yeah.
I thought they fought twice.
No, they only fought once.
I don't know.
How old is Floyd now?
I think he's 48.
48,
Yeah.
something like that. We talked about this the other day before he even announced this, about him coming back to boxing. I said, if Bud wanted to get paid and be good for life, I'll take that fight.
With Mayweather?
Yeah.
Bud said he don't fight for money. He's not doing it for money.
I know that, but you know, if
It'd be his biggest payday, though.
yeah, I'm just saying, if you want to go out with a bang, this is the way to go out. You guaranteed $100 million to fight Floyd Mayweather. He brings the people to the show.
Yeah, he does. So what do they know the purse yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But they're fighting at the Spear, September 19th.
So it is official. They're going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you tune in?
I'll watch it.
Bock?
Just to see what Floyd.
Bock, you gonna tune in?
Yeah. So it'll be on Netflix. I remember the first match. That was like, I think it was among the biggest boxing matches, at least in my lifetime, or close to it.
Yeah, but they both old now. I don't think it.
Yeah, they're both like 48.
Yeah, Pacquiao's the mayor of or president of wherever he's from.
He's from the Philippines.
Okay,
He's in government. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But you're gonna tune in?
Yeah, I'll watch it. Just not.
I think Floyd and Bud will draw bigger.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, hey.
But would you do? I mean, again, now at least for Floyd Mayweather, he's fighting somebody his age. Would you want to go down that? What is
Well, Bud's what?
30 something?
Yeah, 36 or
38.
something. 38. Maybe 10 years younger.
I don't think Floyd want that smoke. That's why he's staying up in his age. I don't think he want that smoke.
Well, of course, he's risking. He's 50-0 in his career. He's risking his undefeated record.
I would love to see Bud knock him out. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Bud's 38.
Just as long as it's not scripted.
Well,
yeah.
George Foreman fought when he was.
Foreman did, yeah. But
yeah.
Foreman punched hard. He was a puncher. Him and that doggone George Foreman grill. You had one?
I've had one before.
A what?
Pretty nice.
George Foreman grill.
Oh yeah, everybody had a
Quick and
George
easy.
Foreman grill. Corey said the first time they fought was 10 years too late, and that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, their first fight was 2015.
Bill and Bennett says that fight could be generational money for Bud Crawford's whole family.
Oh yeah.
Brad from Baldwin says, I hope Michael's buffer is the ring announcer. Michael Buffer's up there now. Let me see how old Michael Buffer is now.
Yeah, he is up there.
I don't even think he sound the same.
Let's get ready to
Ready to. Yeah, he's 81.
Oh wow.
Damn, I didn't know he was that old.
Time flies.
Was it Bruce Buffer who does the UFC quite a bit?
Yeah. Who's the ref that always does the UFC?
I know who you're talking about.
It's the black guy. He
with dreads.
Yeah, he be serious about it though.
He's supposed to be serious.
Herb Dean. Is it Herb Dean? Something like that.
He's supposed to be serious. That's a serious matter.
Yeah, it's Herb Dean.
Yeah, Herb Dean. That's him. I like him. He's funny with it, man.
He's been around a long time.
Yeah. These guys are fun. He's like that old one, Miles, that does the Mike Tyson fights. Who was the ref that it did mostly Mike Tyson fights? The old bald head. No, the old bald head guy. Oh, I forgot his name.
That's too old for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's yeah.
Bock, have you ever just watched some of Mike Tyson's knockouts?
Oh, I mean, I've seen the highlights.
Do you ever just watch them?
I don't. Yeah, I should. I probably should just sit back and watch him.
Bock. He basically went in the ring with intentions to hurt his opponent, like immediately. And his punches, he was a special dude, boy.
Was that your favorite time following boxing at his high?
Oh, Steve, this one good too. Steve Willis.
Yeah. So I'm gonna date myself, but Sugar Ray, Thomas Hearns, Marvin Hagler, and then you got the Roy Jones Jr. Then it went to Tyson. Those were when they fought. I was tuned in.
Best fight of all time.
The best fight of all time.
Yeah. Any class.
See, again, I'm gonna date myself because Bock would know. I mean,
I know
the Thomas Hearns and the Marvin Hagler.
That's number one.
Yes.
Sugar Ray
and Hearns because he needed a knockout.
Yeah.
And then Roberto Duran and Hearns and Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray. Because Mike basically destroyed everybody. Because the until Holyfield got a hold of him.
Yeah. You know that I was here when they fought the first time.
You were
in Nebraska. 1996.
Yeah.
We was watching it on Vine Street. And
Vine and what?
What I stayed off? 32nd and Vine? 30th and Vine.
You was in the hood.
Yeah. Oh, everybody was in the hood in college. Ain't nobody stayed in like these little.
We stayed on
what's
16th
this?
and South Street. Well, that was the hood too.
What's this address right here about?
It's 10th and
We're at 11th and 0.
Yeah,
1040 Street.
Yeah, nobody stayed in the 1040 condos when we was in college. Like some of these,
they weren't there.
They won't even understand how to live with 3 people when you in college. These guys stay by themselves, Kenny.
You ain't got to tell me. I saw it for 9 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying.
I saw it for 9 years. So.
When we here in college, you had to have roommates. Bob, your check wasn't big enough. Bob, we talking about making $400 a month, Bob. And then you had to feed yourself on the weekends. Ramen noodles and sardines. If you never had them, you don't know the struggle.
Nah, I wasn't eating no sardines, but
yeah, my roommate loved ramen noodles and sardines. He was from New Orleans.
I totally forgot about the weekends. But we got that $20-something.
$20-something?
Hey, that went further back then than it does now.
Kenny, I know you probably ate with your $28, but we did something else with our $28.
So there was never enough bologna and cheese in the house. And bread, I was good. Milk and cereal, I was good.
They had that Church's here.
Church's chicken.
Yeah. I went to that a lot.
Did they have you guys do like part-time jobs or anything to make more money?
When?
In the summer.
In the summertime, you could
This
work.
summer.
You couldn't work other than that.
Oh, you
It
couldn't?
was illegal.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to tell you about my summer job.
Well, we know. You didn't go to work.
Who?
Who?
I did go to work.
You go. The owl came back in and
I
bought.
did go to work. I had the best summer job there was.
What'd you do?
Had them kids I used to drive around with.
Huh?
Had them kids, $10 an hour.
Walk around the mall.
Take them to the mall. Take them to the house.
So there's a gentleman.
I seen one of those.
There's a
little
gentleman
kids.
I work with now. He was one of those kids.
Yeah.
And he brought up the fact that one specific player never came and got him.
It wasn't me.
I'm not saying it was you.
Probably Tommy, huh?
No, I'm not saying no names. I
Yeah.
will not reveal the name.
It was only a handful of players that had them jobs. Them jobs, they wasn't easy to get, Bob.
Now, how do those? I mean, what are these like? Why did these kids get selected? What is it?
They were underprivileged kids.
Okay.
I know this specific person was, and he told me that most of the football players would be assigned to certain kids, and he said his person never really came and got him.
He probably was with me.
No, it wasn't you.
I'm just saying. He probably got thrown.
He never
on me.
got picked up. Yeah, I was like, what? He was like, yeah, and yeah. So they had you of all people.
Oh yeah, I seen one of them in the club about 5 years ago. He's like, "Hey Terrell, hey man, I was one of those kids." I was like, "Get out of here, get out of here."
So you did your job.
I didn't do it the right way,
See,
but
Bob?
it was done.
It was done.
Yeah,
It's funny because Terrell would always, back when Rashawn and Terrell had the show together, Rashawn would get upset because he was out in like the sun painting the stairs at Memorial Stadium.
So-
Terrell's at the mall walking around.
So speaking of that,
walking around. Hey!
Bob, I worked that stadium job 2 days, and it was hot as Hades. I was like, "No, I'm good." You out there, you scraping the paint off the railings, then you have to repaint it. It was so hot. I said, "Nah, I can't do this. I'll just
The bucket of red paint you take it around?
I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I'll just struggle for the summer." I couldn't do that.
You didn't pick up another job? You just
No.
dropped that one?
No, I took classes to get the money,
Oh, there you go.
but I passed it.
Somebody said if you want to call anything hood, it was 27th and West. Where's that at?
27th West Street.
Is that in Lincoln?
I don't even know that.
He's got to be in Lincoln.
You said 20. I stayed on Vine Street.
Vine was, yeah.
We used to call ourselves the Vine Street Posse.
Oh, my God.
Me, Larry Arnold, Ramon Worthy, Mike Rucker, who else? Tyrone Williams stayed over there. Mike Foreman.
It was a giant house?
No, we all had different houses. Me, Mike Rucker.
Oh, all in the same neighborhood.
Me, Mike Rucker, 25th and T-Town.
That's what he said?
Yeah, 25th and T-Town.
okay.
Yes.
That's T-Town.
Yes.
It was me, Mike Rucker, and Jason Wilkes. Next door to us was Larry Arnold, Ramon Worthy, and Leslie Dennis. Tyrone Williams and Mike Foreman stayed around the street. I stayed with Tyrone, but the room he had for me was no bigger than a jail cell. So I was like, no. And then Mike had to come down. Mike stayed in the attic.
Oh, stop, bro.
They had a room in the
Stop.
attic. They had a room in the attic.
Stop.
All fixed up.
Stop.
They did. They did. Barry Miles hooked the room up.
I'm going to have to ask B. Miles.
Yeah.
So he was there, then he left.
Yeah, and Mike went upstairs, and it was this little, like, not even a 5x8 room that had a little ladder going up it.
Man, you pulled
That's the room they tried to give me. And when I first got there, I was like, yeah, nah, this ain't gonna work. Sorry, Tyrone, I'm gonna have to move out. So
How did you get to, like, did the university or anybody help you with housing, or you just got to figure it out on your own?
You got to figure it out on your own.
Yeah.
So I stayed with Warfield and Octavius and Chevin in the summer when I first got there, because Chevin was out of town, so I bunked with them. My senior year, I had Carlos
Polk.
Yeah, Polk man.
You stayed with C Polk?
He stayed with me.
Oh, my bad, bro. I can't.
He stayed with us. He stayed with us in the summer.
So the summer that he came reported he was staying with you guys?
Yeah, we was about to kick him out because he was lazy.
He was lazy.
Yeah, he didn't want to go anywhere. He didn't want to like look, dude, you got to get up and do something in the morning. You got to get up out of here.
Yeah. So when I came that summer, I was on 10th and D because John Bostic and Mike Grant were roommates.
Yeah.
John Bostic was back home in Seattle doing an internship.
Yeah, because Mike Grant was still he was an intern. He was
a GA for you
when we
put-
was here.
Yep. But that's where I stayed with. And then Harper Hall.
I never stayed in the dorm.
And then I stayed on 10th and South. Those apartments right next to right behind the KFC. And the auto parts place. Those apartments. And then 16th and South.
We used to party a lot on 22nd and Dudley over there by that area. Red D and Josh somebody. Josh Cobb. He stayed over there. We used to have 2 if you ain't, 4 to drink, 2 if you ain't now. So we had fun. I mean, it's college.
Bob, you hear this guy, Bob? This dude hears something else.
Brad from Bob was saying, you two remember parties at Robbers Cave?
Huh?
You ever go to Robbers Cave?
Is that the one that was down here?
That's Decadence.
That's underground?
Yeah, that's where you do.
Underground?
Yeah. That's when Larry used to take his shirt off and dance at night.
Boy.
And Eric Johnson, they used to call him Mr. Good Boy at their club.
EJ?
Yeah. 93.7 the ticket. We'll be right back with the last segment before we close it out.
It's another new year and another exciting edition of the Nebraska Lottery's popular Cash Blast promotion. You know how it works. Until March 24th, buy a 2x2 ticket and get a voucher. Enter online for a chance to win a $5,000 or $500 weekly prize. And if your winning voucher is from a 7-day draw ticket, your prize is doubled. So start out your 2026 with a bang. Enter the Cash Blast promotion today. 2x2 top prize odds are 1 in 105,000.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And right now at Koppel, we are offering big discounts on all of our inventory. 2026 GMC Terrains are leasing at $279 per month or buy for $27,690. 2026 Canyon is leasing for $269 or buy for $40,980. Also right now, all new Equinox EVs and all half-ton trucks are starting at $12,000 off MSRP. These are just a few examples of some of the aggressive pricing going on right now at Koppel. Please stop on in or check us out at koppelcars.com. All these with $2,500 down and with a roof credit.
Tune in to Outside the Box from 4 to 5 p.m. for everything you need to know about the Lincoln Stars. Join head coach Rocky Russo and play-by-play voice Alex Verne as they sit down with special player guests to tell the story of the Lincoln Stars and give you all the news and notes you need from around the USHL. That's Outside the Box with the Lincoln Stars on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Bauer Underground has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know that the best workers in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and a pedigree of success. They're offering top-notch benefits, a matching 401k, and a $600 per year clothing allowance. Bauer Underground, a family-friendly company with plenty of room for advancement.
This is Jordy Ball for Anderson Ford. For years, Anderson has relied on an exceptional customer experience. But just this once, they're going to rely on a really great pitch.
Right now, lease a 2025 Ford F-150 for $199 per month.
Experience better at Anderson Ford.
Stock number 1007055. Previous service loader. $199 per month. Lease for 36 months with approved credit. 7,500 miles per year. 6,800 to its signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 3/31/26. See dealer for details.
Looking for the right utility tractor for your acreage? Find it at Landmark Implement. Shop our selection of used John Deere compact tractors from 1 through 5 series with the power and versatility to track mowing, yard work, snow removal, and more. For a limited time, get 2.9% financing for 36 months, followed by 6.2 for 24 months with approved credit. We've got the right fit for your property and your budget. Stop by your local Landmark Implement or visit us online at landmarkimp.com today and experience the Landmark difference.
Rick Heyman here from Sauter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sauter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sauterheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
One last night, one legendary career. On April 4th at 7 p.m., Love Nebraska hosts Love Austin at Baxter Arena, and it marks the final home match of Olympic gold medalist Jordan Larson's career. From world championships to unforgettable runs in Nebraska, she's defined excellence at every level. Now she shares the court one final time at home against an Austin squad ready to compete. It's more than a matchup. It's a farewell to a Nebraska icon and global trailblazer. Be there to witness history on April 4th at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now at lovbneb.com/tickets.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see probably sunny skies. It'll be breezy and warmer. The afternoon high near 55. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies, calm winds, a low around 26. And tomorrow, a chance of showers in the afternoon. Otherwise, probably sunny and breezy. The high near 54. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
You're listening to Bock the Blackshirt, on air and online at theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Bock the Blackshirt here on 93.7 The Ticket. It is K-Dub Tuesday, and it's in effect here on Bock the Blackshirt. We're down to the last segment before Austin Orman and my man with the stars update. Yeah, what I was saying now? What we had just talked about.
We don't even want to talk about that.
Bock, I had said something. Yeah, you asked me why do I listen to that music. Don't you get tired of listening to these kids these days?
I don't listen to that stuff.
They don't do. I like to stay in the 80s, 90s, 2000s.
That's my genre.
Yeah. I will pull up at the store with my windows down, listening to MC Hammer. I won't even care.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Pumps in the bump.
Nah, I'm not
That's
doing
it.
that.
Pumps in the bump.
I'm doing that. No.
That's it.
I got a question for you.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. My posse's on Broadway.
Yeah.
I still listen to that stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not going to have the windows down.
You need to get some
Why not?
subs.
You need to get some what, Bob?
Subs.
Yeah, you need some subs in that.
Yeah.
I got some good speakers. You got some 10s I can get? I need some 10s. I need 4 10s.
But you gonna rattle the trunk.
I had 2 18s in college.
What was you driving?
Loan car. Dollar Bill sold it to me.
Who?
Dollar Bill.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He sold you a car?
Yep.
And it was a loan car. You don't even know what kind of
It
car
was a
Cadillac.
Oldsmobile.
Lincoln.
It was an 88 Oldsmobile.
Were the speakers worth more than the car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, for me it was. I don't know about the rest of them.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Spring ball.
What?
Right? Spring ball.
Spring ball.
What do you want to see? What do you want to after the spring game? What do you want to hear the coaches say, or what do you think you want to know about spring ball?
Well, basically, I just want these guys to understand the fundamentals of football when we talk about tackling and being in the right passing lane, zone drops, fighting to get off the ball. I mean, last year we struggled a lot to to get off the ball, and you can go back to games such as Penn State, where you see the whole defensive line gets turned around in one play. You can talk about tackling wise. You can, and I think one thing more that hurts is the Iowa game. When you look how bad we lost to Iowa and how much they dominated us, this team needs to be more physical than what we call it, finesse. I want you to be more physical and less finesse about your game, because I don't think they understand the magnitude of what the Big Ten football is. I think we're missing that part of that on this football team when we talk about the physicalness. That rule number one, you want to be the most physical team on the field. I mean, they have to understand that role right there. That's about it, man. I mean, when you look at the groups, the DBs are pretty good. Has a chance to be better. I think last year, you got some of the guys out there didn't really. You can say guys like Marquise Buford wasn't giving it his all last year. They lost his job in the middle of the season. Deshaun Singleton, some games he wasn't there mentally, I think. I think when we look at that part, it's just this team has to get just physical. I think more physical, learn how to control the ball on both sides of the ball, control the offensive defensive line. You're pretty good at receiver. I mean, you got to find that running back still, but I still wish we went to the portal. But, this is about, spring is about securing a starting job or even some playing time. So, but you still have to come out in fall and do it again.
You say the starting job. Bock, the quarterback situation. You think there'll be a definite starter at the end of spring ball? You think they'll carry it over to the fall?
It seems like they're pretty much leaning into Calandria already. So I don't know. I don't know if there's as much of a competition as, and that's what I think I'm interested in, what people want to hear. At the beginning of it, it does seem like, who's going to take those first team reps, how much of it is going to be split. It seems like go out and get the Mountain West Player of the Year. They're focusing in on Calandra. They're saying that Latif's still carrying around as a starter, right? As if being a starter. But if you say that, then that means that maybe he's not, in that position. So I think it's what I don't want to hear is too many turnovers coming out of spring, and hopefully they do have that quarterback position settled. Although, as we know, again, going into the season, you've got some options there. Somebody struggles, you can easily make the move.
One more question. Ready for this one?
Yeah.
Special teams. Will there be a significant drop off? Will it stay the same? Will it get better?
I don't know. That's a good question. Brett Maher is not.
Brandon, he's not coordinated.
He's not Eckler. He doesn't have that voice of Eckler. They say he's a quiet guy, so that depends on who's going to help him. I mean, if that guy's going to help him, is that guy a talker? Is that guy a yeller? If your special team coach don't yell at you, then you're probably going to be in a little trouble. Did hear the audio or the things that Eckler said that it was on cruise control, but at the same time, it can get a lot better though.
Gotcha. Bob?
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned again with what Eckler said about Rule maybe not being in those rooms. We've been through a lot of different coaches that don't necessarily emphasize special teams, and it's hurt him.
Yes.
And Rule has seen it and has said it's hurt him. So maybe he just trusted Eckler in that place. Might be a little bit more in those rooms this time out, but it doesn't. It doesn't have to be on such a one end of the spectrum or the other. I hope at least you can't go back to having it cost you a few games a year.
Gotcha.
Well, as a coach, you got to walk through there. You got to walk in there. Coach Osborne used to walk in there all the time.
He sat in those spaces.
Yeah, so depends what, what kind of coach you are. All right, thank you for listening to Bock The Blackshirt here on K-Dub Tuesday. We will check you out tomorrow with Window World Wednesday with two-time national champion Todd Euler. Whoop, whoop. Bock The Blackshirt, and we are out.
When you or someone you know has been seriously injured and you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will fight for the justice you deserve in court to get the very best possible outcome. Trust the compassionate and hardworking attorneys at Liberty Law Group when you need an attorney in Nebraska or Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Are you tired of living in pain? At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, they make it simple. From head to toe, spine to extremities, they've got you covered. Their multi-specialty team of experts in orthopedic surgery, plastic surgery, podiatry, physical therapy, and occupational therapy all work under one roof to get you back to living life pain-free. Don't wait another day. Visit prairie-ortho.com today or call them at 402-489-4700. Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins.
Planet Fitness has everything you need anytime the motivation hits, so you can give everything you've got. With most clubs open 24 hours, you've got access to our best-in-class equipment to tackle early morning reps, late night miles, and every workout in between. Join the club today and save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends February 27th. You ready? Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See club for details.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and